77 at 346. And license plate.
My car will be right back with you. Okay. Very light odor of alcoholic beverages, and you admit it, you've had a beer. And but I want to take and just do one really quick test of your eyes and stuff, just to make sure that you're okay to drive and get the lady home safely and everything tonight.
Absolutely.
Okay.
My name's Kirby Coppedge. I've been with Navajo County Sheriff's Office for about 8 years now. Grew up over in Springville and Eager and moved over here when I got out of high school and lived here pretty much ever since. When I grew up, my little small town there in Eager, which hadn't changed a whole lot since I grew up there. We had a pretty nice relationship with the officers there, and it just always kind of seemed to be what I liked doing. And I started with Show Low PD back in 1980. Makes me old. But I worked for Show Low PD for about 5 years, and then I was out of law enforcement for a while. I owned an auto body repair shop for a while, did private investigations for a while, and then I came back to law enforcement, like I said, about 8 years ago in Navajo County. I really love working for Navajo County Sheriff's Office. We've got a great department right now, a lot of good people working for us and good leadership. And I'm just excited for what the future is going to hold for me here.
What inspired you to become a law enforcement officer?
Actually, I was, I had a friend that we got involved in a pistol shooting club. And a couple of my friends in that club were ex-law enforcement. One had retired from Tucson PD, and some of the guys in the club were actually working for Show Low PD. And they said, Kirby, you should come to work for us or come over and be a reserve. So I started out as a reserve with Show Low PD, and they offered me a full-time job at one point, and then I loved it. I loved the job. It was a lot different back then than it is now, but after about 5 years, I got out of it for a while, but it never left my blood, never left my system. Always loved working with people. I enjoy doing traffic stuff. I enjoy the challenge of the different types of things we do in a small town department. I can do everything from shoplifting and to homicide. We get to do everything. And it's always challenging and interesting, and get to do some good stuff. When I first started, the difference between that and now is law enforcement officers and agencies are a lot better trained, a lot more professional. There's so much more that officers do and are capable of doing it. It's like when I first started for Show Low PD, it's like I even had to buy my own gun, and we didn't get cameras, and let alone fingerprint kits or stuff to investigate accidents or crime scenes with. And if we'd had it, we didn't know how to use it anyway. We didn't have computers, back then we hand wrote our reports, and now we've got computers to write our reports on, which sometimes is a really good thing, and sometimes it's a real hassle to have to use a computer, but you know, it's just so much more professional in the way agencies, what they do in the course of duties than what it was back then. It's a bit of a learning curve to come back. Yeah, I think I've lost track of it, but yeah, it's going to be a little hard to, but you know what we could do? This is a pretty good spot right here just to sit and work stationary. Now, I don't want to take and create more of a hazard. That guy in the front is driving 68 miles an hour, but in order for me to turn around and try to chase him and get past all the cars behind him, it would have created more of a hazard than, so just have to watch for not creating more of a hazard than what you already have. 1247 traffic.
We're safe.
East State Route 260 at milepost 333. License plate is it's a black car.
Number 6, sir. Just for the record.
Yes, please.
How you doing?
We good. How are you?
Okay. How I pronounce your first name?
Silvio.
Silvio? Okay. You know the reason why I stopped you, sir? Okay. Well, that's one of the reasons. You're coming pretty fast. You're coming up behind me there. Well, you been drinking tonight, any, sir?
Nope.
Not at all, huh?
No.
Okay. All right, can I see the registration and proof of insurance for your vehicle? Where you all headed tonight?
Sholo right here, the cabin.
Where at?
Sholo.
Sholo?
Cabin.
Okay.
We're 5.7 miles away.
Okay. I'm going to hand you back your insurance card there. Okay, so you haven't been drinking tonight or anything like that. Why was it you went across the center line there?
I just tried to pass you. I don't know you were turning right or...
Right? Well, you'd already passed me and I was following you down the road, and then about the time you met that car, you were across the center line there a little bit. Maybe looking in your rearview mirror or something?
I didn't know you were turning right or you just stopping.
Right?
We didn't know the reason you pulled
No,
the sign.
no reason
I
going
got
on
some
there.
Okay.
cars.
All right, but you haven't been drinking or anything. I don't detect any odor of alcohol or anything like that. Not smoke any cigarettes or anything like that. Bad cigarettes.
Some cars, they let you, they pull the sign, they let you pass by, so I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know you're an officer or anything like that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the speed limit through here is 55 miles an hour, not 65.
It was that way.
Yeah. A couple miles back there. It's okay.
Not trying to go.
All right. Would you mind stepping out of the car with me just a second?
Sure.
Be careful. Don't get run over here. All right. Sit back over here. Okay. You're walking and talking like a normal, sober human being.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not a drinker. I'm not a smoker. I'm not.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat in the car and I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Okay.
Last name spelling is Sam Tom. First name spelling is Sam Ida Lincoln. POB is 11. Arizona OLN is David 041.
Time is up 1954.
Copy. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I'm just going to give you a verbal warning tonight. Ask you to be safe. We're doing DUI task force tonight, trying to keep the road safe. And I appreciate you guys driving sober.
So much.
Thank you for
Have a
your
great
service.
weekend and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
God bless you.
All right.
So what's your favorite part about the job? Last question. Your favorite part about the job?
Favorite part of the job. Get to talk to a lot of different people, as far as I get to meet a lot of different people in different circumstances, good circumstances, bad circumstances, and I enjoy the challenge and the ability to try to help them with their problems, either to protect them or even if somebody that I'm arresting or there's a guy in jail right now. He helped clean my car out after an arrest last night, and he's a guy that I arrested, and we talked about the arrest and we talked about what his plans are when he gets out of jail, and I feel like I can help to motivate and help people to get a start with a different path than one that they've done in the past.
Outstanding. And cut.
Do you
It's
know
1247, code 20.
Code 4 Solo, thank you. Hope this car here doesn't turn down there too. I know this truck. 1247 traffic.
Sound good?
Mary,
Precinct signal 1013, 80 Street, 2nd and 3rd, 80.
this being an old Indian Road right off of Producer Clubs, it's a white Dodge pickup. Evening, sir. Not too bad. How y'all tonight? What kind of mischief y'all up to tonight?
Nothing much.
Can you see your driver's license, please? So your tail lights not working? You have no tail lights. Are your dash lights working? Yeah. You have no tail lights at all. Turn your turn signal, start the truck and turn the turn signal on a second. Oh, he's got real dark stuff on that where it's hard to see. Your tail light's trying to blink back there, but you got not much on your lights and stuff. Yeah. Right. Looking for your red. Tear things up by ripping it out of there, right? Okay, this is an expired insurance card, but let me see your registration there. Okay, you sit back over here. You haven't been drinking tonight or anything, have you?
No, sir.
Yeah, you're underage anyway, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, we're doing DUI task force tonight, just trying to keep our roads safe. And I see somebody driving no tail lights. Gives me an excuse to chat and visit and find out what your life is like today.
Alrighty. That's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got family over there. I grew up over in Springerville, Niger, so I remember what it's like. We would just go over there and drag Maine and
All right.
then drag Maine and drag Maine. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Yeah, you can see right. Well, you don't have your
turn your headlights on and you can come back here and look and see what we're looking at. See that light?
Yeah.
That light has to be visible from a certain distance, and that's
Yeah.
not visible. If you got it blacked out, you put black over that, or is that
No,
just
this is
special lights?
There's special lights. This is how I got the truck.
Right, okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to get that fixed or something.
All right, I will.
So somebody doesn't run up your tailpipe,
Yeah.
okay? That diesel's got a big tailpipe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna let you head on down the road.
Alrighty.
You be safe.
You too.
Alrighty, good night.
Thank you.
Don't hit any elk on the way home. Yeah, starting tomorrow, we'll start writing citations for people that are talking on the cell phone or texting while they're driving. And I think that's a good thing to be able to try to make our roads a lot safer. I saw a television program, Mythbusters. I loved that program, but they did a deal one time where they tested people driving a track, and they would drive it normal, and then they would drive it while they're trying to receive or read text. And then they also did, like I say, this was a closed course, but then they did the same people driving after they had a couple drinks on this closed course. And the impairment of people driving with the alcohol in their system, they scored about the same as far as going over the pylons and time and all that stuff as what they did with the text or with using the phone. So texting and driving is pretty much the same as being impaired and under the influence of alcohol as far as our driving skills are concerned. One of our officers tonight, he called me, he said he was driving down the road and there was a lady behind him or beside him that was driving back and forth, and he looked over there at her and she had her phone up there and she was on Facebook. And he could see it clearly enough. He could actually see her Facebook page as she's driving down the road at 45 miles an hour. And she's posted whatever. And he pulled her over and talked to her about it. She said, "Oh no, I wasn't." She said, "Yeah, I saw you on Facebook." And then she like, oh. So starting January 1st, people can't drive and text at the same time or talk on the phone unless you have a hands-free device. Okay, don't tell me you don't see the light. 1247 traffic.
7 guys.
Okay, 77 at 346. Stand by the plate. Arizona.
Alright, I go on arrival. Alright, 10-4, 86 and 2, 1090.
4017, 10-9, 28.
Alright, I go on arrival. Alright, 10-4, 86 and 2, 1090.
Yeah, well, you know what speed limit is out here, obviously, right?
65.
Yeah, where y'all headed?
Up to Lacanos.
Lacanos, okay. They got a shindig going out there tonight, do they?
If you can get in.
If you can get in, huh? All right, is this your vehicle?
Yeah.
Can you see the registration for Thursday? All righty, well hang on here just a second and let me sit back in my car and be right back with you. Okay? William Edward, first name. DOB 671. Arizona oil land is David.
Signal 1013,
6999.
The east negative invalid. Time of stop's going to be 2032.
Copy. You know they'll be busy with FSTs.
Copy, starting FSTs at 2037.
surprise, surprise, there's no warrants on you tonight.
That's a good thing.
Okay, would you mind stepping out of the vehicle with me a second though, please? Kind of stuff there, huh? Tell your sweetie to buy you a new wallet, bigger one.
Well, now I gotta sit on it, so.
Yeah. I detect a very light odor of alcoholic beverages, and you admitted you've had a beer. And but I want to take and just do one really quick test of your eyes and stuff, just to make sure that you're okay to drive and get the lady home safely and everything.
Absolutely.
Tonight, okay. Okay. I'm going to ask you. In fact, can we take that hat off? Yeah. There we go.
Get it out of the way.
Okay. And why don't you go ahead and face this way here so that those flashing lights aren't going to disturb your eyes a little bit, okay? Do you have any problem with nystagmus? You ever been told you have natural nystagmus in your eyes or anything like that?
No.
Okay, you wearing contacts or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. What I want you to do is look right straight here at my nose.
Okay.
Keep your nose pointing towards my nose. See this pin here? I want you to follow this pin with your eyes only, okay?
Okay.
All right, here you go. Okay. All right. We're looking good. You're being truthful with me,
Yes,
as
sir.
far as I'm concerned. And if you have any more, is the lady drinking as well tonight, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're doing DUI task force tonight. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
I
officers out here tonight.
That's a good thing.
I just want you guys to be safe. You know, if you have too much to drink, call Safe Ride or a taxi, or get you a room there at the motel or something like that.
Much better idea.
That might be a holiday, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Good seeing you again, my friend.
Good to see you, Kirby.
All right.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
And you don't want that.
No, definitely not.
Okay. All right. Good night,
All
sir.
right. Thank you.
Be careful. Pretty awesome to finally get a little bit of snow, man. We needed this really bad. A lot of people got kind of uncomfortable or put out of their comfort zone because they couldn't drive to Phoenix or whatever because you had 60 and 260 both closed. But boy, this moisture is so important to our economy and to our forest and our wildlife out there. So I'm sure glad we got a little snow. It's fun. One of the things that people forget from winter to winter is how to drive in the snow, or maybe some of them never learn, but you just need to remember that just because you have a four-wheel drive that helps you get started in snow, it doesn't help you get stopped any faster. So, you know, people that are driving at what is the posted speed limit is not really, they're not being safe. You need to slow down and take account that it's going to take you longer to stop. And that's what the speed limit's about. It's not about being able to be in four-wheel drive and keep moving forward. It's about being able to stop when you need to stop in a hurry. People forget about not using their brakes when they're in a curve. They'll take and hit their brakes in the curve, then their wheels locked up, and then they slide off the road. Right? We saw a lot of slide-offs over the last couple days where people just forgot how to drive in the snow, and they hit their brakes in an inappropriate moment. They're going a little bit too fast, and they're off the side of the road and in the ditch. The other thing to be aware of is when we have the whiteouts, which we had a number of yesterday, where you just couldn't hardly see, and then people are driving 2 miles an hour because they can't see, and then somebody else behind them driving 25, and then we could get another hazard situation come up. We had some people that walked or that were making turns off the highway, and they thought they were turning into a driveway, but they were not. They were soon nose down in a bar ditch. When they say the
roads are going to be bad and stay home, what that generally means is the roads are going to be bad. Stay home. There's no reason to go out there and drive on those roads and create a hazard for yourself and for other people. Hop in there. Yeah, I like this place here or the Poor Station. They're easy to get in and out of, and people are really nice. The business owners are good people, and just whichever one I can get in and out of the easiest sometimes.